Oh, it's just a new system. Sit down.
Oh, they trust you with this stuff?
No, not at all. Don't tell anybody I'm here.
Well, we'll see.
Is it with Elias? Right in the middle. Should I?
you. What? He emailed me 3 minutes after you walked out, and he's like, "Do you want to? I can't do it this weekend. Do you want to take over?" I'm like, "Oh Jesus, it's time for me to talk."
Right? Well, thank you for being here.
Before we get started in earnest, would you be sure that you picked up this little edition as well as the song that was printed next to it? We are in the hallway, but I think someone's even bringing them closer. You just walked out. And we will begin once everyone is ready, but probably in 3 minutes. Shabbat Shalom. I am so grateful to all of you who are here to celebrate Pride Shabbat. It's also around the time I was hired 30 years ago. I had come a little bit early to watch the planter and the shepherd lead some services, and I remember the first time visiting this congregation and thinking, what am I doing here? I am so out of my element. I am way over my head, and I'm sure that every single one of the people who were there to witness my first Shabbat felt the exact same way. But I'm very grateful that we belong into a family that supports one another, even when we make mistakes. This is a poem by Ken Kadar called A Blessing for Our Community. May our synagogue be a vibrant and holy place, a place where people join together to learn and to contemplate, to be kind and to be purposeful, to be silent and to be energetic, to be forgiving and to be loving, to understand commandment and obligation, to work for peace, freedom, and prosperity in a broken world, to find faith and be guided on a journey of the Spirit. May our synagogue be a vibrant and holy place so that we may be strengthened by God, community, and acts of loving kindness. We begin our service with a song without words. entering into the sanctuary a private world of hopes, of fears, of dreams. Some of us are burdened by anxieties and cares that all but crash our faith in the future. Others have hearts filled with happiness, grateful for the joys of the past week, yet aware that even the most fortunate are vulnerable before the mystery of tomorrow. Every life is a unique blending of joy and sorrow, of fulfillment and frustration. Please.
Beneath our uniqueness, we are all bound together by our common humanity. All of us mostly eager for the blessings of freedom and peace. Each of us seeks the personal liberation of mind that is not enslaved to conventional wisdom, a heart that is able to love without fear, a spirit that has yes to the universe. Each of us strives to find inner peace that comes from finding harmony between our aspirations and our abilities. This is the Shabbat peace we traditionally celebrate.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight as we celebrate this Pride Shabbat, to embrace the blessing of uniqueness and diversity. We embrace it both because we are created with Selim Elohim in God's image, meaning we possess equal and intrinsic worth in God's eyes. As such, we must ensure that we must do whatever possible to treat each other with chesed and kavod, so that as that is what God commands of us. I'd like to invite forward Iris Merrick.
On this Sabbath of LGBTQ Pride Weekend, we welcome the Shabbat into our midst. On this night, we express the love in our hearts for gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, and non-binary people everywhere. We celebrate that we were created in the divine image. We pray on this Sabbath that all people will be able to escape oppression and taste the freedom of the promised land.
As we light our Shabbat candles, let there glow light away from the closets that still hold us in darkness. Let the shifting dawn lead us to the pillar of smoke by day and the pillar of fire by night, through any wilderness towards equality. May these Sabbath tapers inspire each of us to holiness and holiness. We purchase over the finest We invite you to rise physically or spiritually.
He
What's Romeo?
Thank you. I forgot how shabby you all are. I'd love to be my chord, Maddie Nelson, to sing with recital, the beautiful song, one of my very, very favorite songs, Sabbath Bride. You have the handout of this kind of flight. say to Shabbat. We turn and welcome her in. Sometimes we compare her to a bride, sometimes to a queen. Every time we compare her to a woman, and ourselves to a group of male lovers waiting for her to arrive. We don't get enough stories about women who are loved by women, about men who are loved by men. We don't get enough stories about lovers who are neither men nor women. We don't get enough stories in which love does not fade, in which we see ourselves as the lovers and Jews we are. We have been given something in Ruth and Naomi, in David and Jonathan, and in Joseph, something we hold and cherish. But that has been clouded, questioned, and hidden. We honor that, we honor them, and we want more, we deserve more. Every Friday we bow, and in front of us is more, in front of us is love.
Page 138.
We continue, please rise physically or spiritually, page 146. and whole. May the sacred in-between of this evening suspend our feelings, soften our judgments, and widen our vision. May this in-between light illuminate our way to the God who transcends all categories and definitions. May the in-between people who have come to Him be lifted up into this dwelling. We cannot always define, we can always say blessing. Blessed are you, God, who brings on the twilight. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamarei Elohim.
An unending love binds creation together like a beautiful patchwork quilt, where each piece is both unique and essential. To know only a part of it is to know all of it. And to cherish the smallest thing is to cherish the greatest thing. The divine hand, spirit, compassionate, loving yourself, another stitch on creation's magnificent quilt. Listen to it, for the unceasing love that is buried within the deep, sweet silence.
May God We stand together, link arms, and pray.
Blessed are you, God, who sanctifies us with your name, who love ourselves and one another in all our good ways, and blesses us with united bright radiance that still ripples out from your first spoken words of creation.
Page 160. We should do that Please take a moment for your own silent meditation. Please join me. I declare myself in the middle of page 3. I declare myself the compassionate ally of every person, heterosexual, homosexual, Jew and non-Jew, who is wrestling with shame, confusion, fear, and disappointment, involved in the search for sexual identity. It is a struggle that includes but also goes beyond civil liberties. It is all said and done. A struggle for the integrity of us. And a prayer for peace. If you would be good enough to stand with those who are already standing, or if that's uncomfortable, please remain seated as we turn in our seating to page 364. Page 364. 365. In the middle you'll find Lotus of Wood on the May nation not lift up sword against nation, may they study war and war. There's just no way to pray that loud enough. And so, as we sing, we're going to hold in our hearts the power that we have to heal what is fractured between us and another, and hope that that starts a revolution. Page 365.
You okay?
Please be seated. My family listens to everything that I say. And so they will say they need to go to 11. That's okay. So as I was saying, yes. So as I was saying, walking around the sanctuary, I got a little close. I mean, seeing their faces is, I think that that's what
Let us come to know that all things are possible. Love and hope, caring friendships, family. May those of us who are deep within the closet find courage and comfort through you. We give thanks for our allies and friends. Help them to stand with us in our work to bring about equality. Give them the courage to speak out when others try to attack our LGBTQ community. Give them and us strength to overcome the stereotypes that too often cause our rainbow people pain. Bless our community and its leaders and keep them from all harm. Grant us, O God, health and prosperity. Keep us strong as we pursue justice and civil rights, ease the pain of all those who are ill, and inspire each of us to perform acts of loving kindness each and every day. And let us say, Amen.
Our congregation. He's thinking of Hannah Aslan of Rifkamash, Kenny Baker, Zella Rifwell Ben-Barbie, Luke Dodenvall, Vicky Watt, Ava, Rosalind Fluke, Lorraine Foley, Phyllis Goldberg, Keith Harrison, Dr. Jamal Hussein, June Peace, Ross Manor, Bush Gilbert Coleman, Eden Roshikani, and all of the hostages still being held in Gaza. Anne Sherman, Dolly Stein, Tom Strickland, Susan Ridgway, Catherine Norman. And as we are thinking of some of you, our hope, you can bring some comfort and solace to. Please, let's make a beautiful noise and say the name of the person we're thinking of together now. John Dickerson. I'd like to invite forward my colleague and my friend, Emanuel.
This next word portion is Shabbat. In this portion, Moses sent 12 spies into the land of Canaan to scout it out, and told them to return after 40 days with a report of what they saw. The report that 10 of the spies gave when they returned was, "We cannot attack that people, for it is stronger than we. The country that we traversed and scouted is one that devours its settlers. All the people that we saw in it are of great size, and we look like grasshoppers to ourselves. and so we must have looked to them. This, unsurprisingly, angered God. God punished everyone with a decree they would wander through the desert for 40 years, dying and moving along to a new generation before ever being allowed back into the promised land. Yet 2 of the spies were allowed to re-enter the land. Caleb and Joshua returned with a positive report, saying that they had faith that God would help them overcome any challenges and aid them in making this land their home. What can we make of this? How did 2 people come back with such a vastly different story than the rest after seeing the exact same thing? I think the spies went into the land and immediately saw a story in their heads about the place. They then filtered their experiences through the lens of that story, noting the evidence that confirmed it and ignoring or explaining away what didn't. How often do we do the same thing? We see one image or one conversation and spin a whole story in our heads about who people are and maybe even who we are as a reflection. We scroll social media and we often forget that the images our friends are posting are capturing just one moment in time. Their experiences have been carefully curated, perhaps even cropped and filtered to display the exact image that they want to put out there to the world. Taking a glimpse of a place or a person does not, in fact, tell us who they are or what they are capable of. A story spun, whether intentionally inaccurate or not, is not the true story. We must see in people that they are inclusive of all of their talents and all of their capacities. We are each created in Tselem Elohim in God's image. We are put on this earth to be the best versions of ourselves. That is what God asks of us. Nothing more, nothing less. Parashat Shabbat reminds us to unpack the whole story of someone and to take the time to know all of their capacities. It reminds us that sometimes the voice of the few, 2 spies versus 10, is valid too. In the words of Alden Sullivan in his poem Love Wins from the book Ishkan Gala, where it guides us. Love wins. One day the words coming out sound strange, oppressed based on gender orientation and memory, history to honor and remember, the pain of hiding, representing, denying, honoring the triumphs of those who fought to be free, remembering the violence and betrayal that cost lives. When love wins at long last, Be'ahavta l're'echa kamocha, love your neighbor as yourself. We will be as natural as breathing, Be'ahavta l're'echa kamocha. One day, love will win every heart. Love will win every soul. Fear will vanish like smoke and tenderness for all of our hearts. Be'ahavta l're'echa kamocha. Love wins in the end. Love wins. Man for man, woman for woman, woman for man for woman, all genders, all orientations, all true expressions, heart. Be'ahavta l're'echa kamocha. Let this come speedily in our day, a tribute to the many and the diverse gifts from heaven, a tribute to love deep and true, each of us for one another. Be'ahavta l're'echa kamocha. Thank you, Shelley, for all that you have done over the past 30 years to set an annual congregation as an exemplar community of where love lives. We can all learn from the way that we relate to people and love each of them for the full picture of the individuals that they are. Let us all strive to embrace your outlook by intentionally seeking to see each member of our community and each citizen of the world
Rise, please. 374 is replacement is for that.
Friends, let us praise the ruler of the universe and adore the creator of the world, who did not make us like other creatures. He created us different from other people and set us on a separate path toward a special identity. Sometimes we may feel excluded because we are gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, queer identified, straight, Jewish, or another faith. Female, male, non-binary, older, young, or different age. We conceal the unique attributes with which we are created in God's image. May God strengthen our inner resolve to honor and fulfill our unique purpose, to live out God's wonderful and unknowable design, in which each one of us is a vital participant. Therefore, we bow in reverence before the Supreme Lord, the Holy One, who is to be blessed. Please turn to verse 5 and 6.
You rise was the first page.
Shalom,
sacrifice of his mothers, help us to bring an end to hate and oppression of every kind. We remember this Shabbat. Anna Abraham, David Adler, Francis Benjamin, Barbara Blackstein, Sandra Hope Brash, Anne Canfield, Annie Chait, Joseph Chait, Pearl C. Davis, Moritz Eisenthal, Anita Epstein Fishman, Bertha Fishman, Louis Frank, Samuel Froelich, Toby Glicken, Maxwell Glicken, Ruth Grossman, Stanley Harrison, Sammy Herman, Julia Jacobson, Dina Kramer, Sadie Kramer, Harriet Brewer Moss, Rose L. Mazer, Isadora Porter, Julia Arnstein Park, Dewitt Porter Jr., Jenny H. Rothschild, Esperanza Sanchez, Harry A. Sutton, Bernard H. Solomon, Alan Seaton, Mayor City, Brendan Sharkey, Gordon Joel Sheffner, Della M. Simmons, Rose Spira, Shelley H. Stein, Toby Steiger, Jacob Wagner, William Wagner, Seymour Elliott Bly, Edna Weinstein, Meyer Zissman, and Joseph Thurman. And in recent days, Malmar, Burghardt, and Paul Ellenor. Also, I'd like to add all of those who have fallen by hands. I'd like to invite to rise first those who are remembering someone this particular Shabbat, either on our Hetzah list or perhaps they've just recently left. And those whose custom it is, please join me. Page 598. Yikbal, Yikbash, Shemar, Amen, Be'alma, Ra, Yom Yikbal, B'chayim, Yom, B'chayim, B'chayim, Israel, Ba'alav, Yisman, Karim, Amen, Yeshme, Ra'am, Ra'am, Be'am, Maya, Yikbarah, Yishtabah, Yikbar, 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 May the source of all send blessings, send benedictions, send remembrances, send love to all of you who are bereaved among us. There are so many people to thank, and I'm pretty long in the tooth. I'm sure many of you have done the math. I'm not 45. Thank you so much to the Father, to the Reverend Greg Sabbath, to Iris Mary, St. Philip, Simon Shakeman, Baron, Helen Garcia, Dwayne, Rocha, and Pastor Joe, and the entire staff of the Emanuel congregation. Thank you to all of you who are here. It means the world to me that you are supporting
shall live in peace and unafraid. And into plowshares beat their swords, nations shall learn war no more.
May you come in peace, may you go out in peace. Shabbat Shalom.